Boeke en boeke is al geskryf oor die waarde van diereterapie. Ons is vandag by die Helen Keller huis in Pinelands, waar vrywilligers met hulle terapiehonde elke week vir die waardige grysaards 'n bietjie sonskyn bring. Glenis, wat is jou rol hier by Helen Keller?
I am the PRO and a PA, and I also head up the volunteers.
Jy was betrokke by Pets Therapy?
Yeah, for 3 years, and through my becoming a volunteer here and being with Pets Therapy, the staff got to know me, and that's how I landed up working here for the last 6 years.
Dis ongelooflik.
Ja.
En wat sal 'n tipiese besoek deur 'n dierehond, 'n terapiehond behels?
What normally happens is they'll come through the door and all the staff in the admin office rush out to see the dog. Us as staff members also love dogs. They also make our day. And also certain residents in certain rooms, they'll know the way. They'll know they're going to say room number 8 and they'll know who's in there. And they know just what they're allowed to do. Jump on the bed or sit on the floor or climb under the bed to look for something that the person's dropped on the floor that they can possibly eat.
Glenis, hoe bepaal julle watter bejaardes by diereterapie sal baat?
You'll find that you will start out visiting maybe a dozen or 6 residents. You will build up a bond with that resident through the dog. So it's about the dog assessing the personality.
Ek kuier nou vandag saam met jou en jou vriend George. Wat beteken hy vir jou?
George is a part of my family.
En George speel 'n groot rol in jou lewe. Julle maandelikse besoeke is iets waarna jy uitsien.
It's very important. Well, it's a blessing. It's not important. It is a rich blessing. And so then they don't only bless me, they come and they bless the other oldies on the floor as well.
En hoe kommunikeer jy en George?
He does love what I've got in my hand here. And he loves Georgie, look. Sit. Oh, you're not going
Hy gaan nie nou vir jou luister nie. Jy het nou te veel lekker snackies in jou hand. Glo jy honde soos George, die terapiehonde, help om die eensaamheid bietjie minder te maak?
Oh, definitely. I think animals are healers. I think they bring healing. If you love animals, they definitely do. And so we are. It's wonderful.
I look forward to her visits every week because she's an animal. I love animals, I love dogs and cats, and she just comes straight to me. She, as Alice brings her in, she makes her own way to me. She knows this room and my whereabouts, you know, so we have a bond. She's so calm, and she never barks, never. And you're not afraid of her. Some dogs are a bit in your face, but she's not. She's gentle. Just touching her is magic. I always had pets of my own, so now I look forward to her visit. Because Thursday my visitors there, but I love Flicker's visit.
Alison, jy kom 1 keer 'n week hier na toe met Flicka. Hoekom is jy so passievol oor hierdie werk?
It's my love of animals and I enjoy the elderly, and I have an aunt here who I visit, and I was asked to come by a friend of mine and been doing it ever since.
En wat beteken dit vir die bejaardes om met Flicka interaksie te hê?
Many of the people here had to give up animals when they moved in, which is very sad. So they enjoy the interaction and the feel of her, the touching, the love that she returns to them, and it reminds them of their animals whilst in their own homes.
Wat 'n soort persoonlikheid moet 'n terapiehond hê soos Flicka?
They need to love people first and foremost. They need to be gentle. They need to be calm. If you're going to take your dog in, it can't be running wild and scaring people, etc.
Alison, ons het vroeër by Margaret gekuier. Wat beteken Flieka vir Margaret?
Margaret is an animal lover through and through, and I think she just enjoys the company of Flicker. She and Margaret really do bond well together. Barbara, also being an animal lover, just loves the interaction with Flicker, and Flicker loves the biscuits that she gets from Barbara.
Jy werk so gereeld met bejaarde mense wat siek is, wat broos is. Maak dit jou nie hartseer nie? Maak dit jou nie depressief nie?
It does, but the joy that outweighs the sadness.
If you said to me, give up your dog, it would be a very sad day for me. And especially when you're much older, and also they miss their pets. A lot of them wait till their pets die before they come to live here. That's how loyal they are to their pets, because they have that special love. And I believe when the dogs come to visit, all resistance crumbles.
Dink jy diereterapie is iets wat meer in tuise vir bejaardes aangewend moet word?
Oh, definitely. I definitely think so. You know, like you say, your dogs are your kids, and I feel the same. I would hate to think in 20 years' time that I would never see another dog again, because I have an affiliation with dogs, and the dogs know I like them.
Kan jy dink aan 'n paar voorbeelde van meer onlangse voorbeelde van gevalle waar die diereterapie 'n groot verskil gemaak het in 'n bejaarde se lewe?
There was a particular lady also upstairs in the care centre who unfortunately was bedridden for quite a few years. And when you spoke to her, she would blink her eyes twice for yes or once for no. And we went up one day with one of the dogs, and we asked her, would you like the dog to lie on the bed? And she acknowledged yes. And the little dog snuggled up to her and licked her face. And she burst into tears, and so did all of us. And every time that doggy came to visit with its volunteer, she spent at least 5 to 10 minutes on the bed with that particular lady. And you could just see on her face, she was so grateful. That warms the cockles of your heart.
Ons het die waarde van diereterapie vandag eerstehands beleef. Ons het gehoor hoe dit eensaamheid verdryf. Ons het gesien hoe dit gesigte ophelder. Die mediese voordele is legio. Interaksie met honde stimuleer breinfunksie en dit maak die oues van daar meer beweeglik. En dan natuurlik is hondetyd goed vir die hart, letterlik en figuurlik.